Hello everyone. If I ask you about the most famous painting you heard about during your whole life, whether you were interested in art and paintings, or even didn't know anything about them, your answer would simply be the Mona Lisa. You will find her watching you and you will find her eyes moving towards you quietly and looking at you exactly as you are looking at her and smiling a strange smile that is frightening for some and delightful for others. There is a great debate about this painting. Does the eye of the Mona Lisa really move? And even if it moves? How is the painting made of some colors and paper? Her eyes can move right and left, and most importantly of all, why is this painting so famous that you and your friends and neighbors also know its name? What is Mona Lisa? Welcome to the Weird Questions channel. In this episode, we will answer a question. Why is the Mona Lisa eye looking at you? Before I start, if you are still new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell so that you can receive our videos first. If you don't know what the word Mona Lisa means, or why is her name like that, then allow me to tell you that the word Mona in Italian means madam. And Lisa is the name of the woman drawn, and when we put the two words together, the name of the painting will be Mrs. Lisa. Who is she? And what is her story exactly? Why is it so famous? And what is the secret behind its great fame? The Mona Lisa is a painting drawn by the Italian artist Leonardo da Vinci in the 6th century, from a very long time ago. Da Vinci painted this lady based in this painting on a three-dimensional drawing, drawing the side direction of the lady and the front direction together at the same time in one painting, and this made the drawing looks like a three-dimensional character, and literally Leonardo da Vinci made a revolution in the world. Art once painted the Mona Lisa because all the drawings that existed at that time were flat drawings. The painters used to draw people from one side only, which gave the impression that the Mona Lisa painting is a vivid picture full of life. Leonardo da Vinci is the first person in the whole world to use this method in painting. Artists after him began to follow the same method until the art reached its current form. This is not the only thing that da Vinci added in the world of painting. Da Vinci also used a new method of coloring, which wasn't there at the time, and he was the one who created and colored the Mona Lisa, and this new method of coloring is called foggy coloring. In short, it is impossible to find any explicit line in the whole painting, but you will find the colors gradually overlapping, and there are no clear lines separating them, and this was something very new for art at the time, and not only that, the painting is also full of many wonders and tricks. Da Vinci transferred the painting from a drawing to a great world of secrets, mystery and optical illusions. Let me mention to you after the strangeness of this painting, starting with her smile. Mona Lisa's calm and very strange smile that has puzzled researchers throughout the ages. It is amazing that if you are happy and bright you will find her smile indicating happiness, as if she is smiling at you, and if you are sad and you look at the painting, you will find her smile sad, as if her smile is a reflection of your psychological state. The most famous thing in the Mona Lisa is her eyes. In the beginning, let us note that the eyes of the Mona Lisa don't move or do anything as some people imagine. The whole issue is that the anthropomorphism that Da Vinci used in the painting was estimated in a certain way in the drawing, which makes the eyes of the Mona Lisa extend at an angle of 30 degrees. If you are standing right in front of the Mona Lisa, and you will find her eyes looking directly in your eye, this is very normal. But if you are more than 30 degrees away from her, you will not find her eyes staring at you. The painting is designed in a 30 degrees space, which by the way, is considered a small space, contrary to what some people believe, as if for example, her eyes will come out of the painting and run behind you, but in the end the idea itself is very great, that the painting sees you as you are looking at it. This in itself was an achievement. If you think about the subject, you will find it is a wonderful thing throughout our lives by looking at the paintings and meditating on them, but now, with Da Vinci's style of painting, we have decided that we give them a chance to look at us as well. One day a painting of the Mona Lisa was in the Louvre Museum in Paris and people visited as usual, and the situation is calm. Suddenly on August 22 in the year 1911, the visitors of the Louvre Museum discovered that the Mona Lisa didn't exist. They found the place of the painting empty and France woke up to the news of the theft of the Mona Lisa. And kept hidden for 2 years, No one knows anything about it. But with the passage of time, the details of the subject began to gradually become clear. And that an Italian young man named Vincenzo was a glass worker at the Louvre Museum, and on August 21 he took advantage that the museum was closed and there were no visitors. And the painting was taken from its place, and he wrapped the painting in his clothes and came out of the museum without anyone feeling anything. And kept hiding the painting in an abandoned apartment for 2 years. When he came back to Italy, he went to an Italian artist called Alfred Geri. He showed him the painting and told him to buy it. He also told him that Italy deserves it because Leonardo da Vinci is Italian and France has no right to take anything owned by Italy. The artist Alfred called the police and handed him over to police. Then the Italian government took the painting and put it in an Italian museum, and the whole world knew that the Mona Lisa had appeared again and that she is in Italy, and France began communicating with Italy to restore the painting. And there were big problems between them that would reach to cutting off the political relations between Italy and France. In the end, France won the negotiations and restored the Mona Lisa painting, but this time, they put it in a bulletproof glass frame so that it would not be robbed again. One of the funny situations that happened while the police were questioning the person who stole the Mona Lisa, they asked him why he stole the painting, so he said to them, "Because she is like my love, who passed away years ago." Who is Mona Lisa? Researchers have researched this subject a lot, and opinions and theories abound about it. There are people who say that this woman is the mother of Leonardo da Vinci, and there are other people who say that she is his girlfriend, and people say that it is just a drawing from his imagination. They also say that this Mona Lisa is Leonardo da Vinci himself, but he changed the details of his face in order to make her the Mona Lisa, and they also made a match between the face of the Mona Lisa and da Vinci's face, and they found that there is indeed a matching ratio. But the most famous theory and closest to the truth is also that the Mona Lisa is a lady whose name is Lisa Giocondo, the wife of a silk merchant named Francesco del Giocondo, and this man was da Vinci's friend. He asked da Vinci to draw a picture of his wife in order to hang it at home to celebrate that his wife gave birth to a new child. Da Vinci continued to paint the painting for many years, and after he finished the painting, he took it and traveled from Italy to France, and for an unknown reason, he didn't give the painting to Francesco or his wife. With the passage of time, the King of France took the painting from da Vinci and put it in his palace. The painting kept moving from king to king until it settled in Paris, specifically in the Louvre Museum. This was said by historian Giorgio Vasari, who wrote the biography of the artist da Vinci, who was a contemporary of da Vinci during his life, and he was the one who called the Mona Lisa this name. In the end, let me tell you one last piece of information. The Mona Lisa wears on her head a very thin transparent veil that covers her forehead and head. These were some of the clothes that the princesses wear in the past, but I think you didn't notice that veil. You can go and watch it again. Finally, in this channel, we will answer the weird questions. What are the questions that arouse your curiosity and want to be answered in the next episodes? Write to us in the comments below, and if you like the video, don't forget to like and share, and if it's the first time you see us, make a subscribe and activate the bell so that our videos reach you first. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.